So a year ago, I did this. It's been about a year. I did this, and then before I did it, it took me a minute to do it, right? So I just want to play a little bit of this real quick because I kind of seen the writing on the wall, and then I'm gonna talk about was this the crack in the door that just led down along a real deep rabbit hole. No Diddy. Like what was going on? A lot of people didn't watch both movies and be like, okay, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Or why? And then they like none of these niggas did none of that shit, right? They just reporting on, oh, they finally caught Tupac's killer. Pull up, nigga. So if you know and you've been informed on this shit, and you know, then you know that the young nigga on the screen that's dead, that's the nigga that actually shot Tupac. Everybody knows that shit. Like, yeah, the nigga Keefy D nephew is the nigga, huh? All right. Keefy D nephew is the nigga that shot him. Keefy D was the shot caller. And everybody else in the car's dead. We all knew this years ago. What do you want? A towel? What do you need to wash your hands? No. I'm here to check. Oh yeah, you take your towels, man. So we like this has been known. But I'm gonna play this clip of shit that I've been knew, but let me just inform some of the people.
Who that Puffy, Biggie, and Bad Boy was using as protection when they came to LA. It's the same people that just happened to get into a fight with Tupac in Vegas. To me, man, that's a hell of a coincidence, man. I don't know about that.
I don't think anything is coincidental. Why would you tell the littlest in the crew that these are the guys who took my chain? Is over there on the other side of the casino by the elevators. Why you didn't go tell Suge? Why you didn't tell one of the bouncers, one of the security, one of the bodyguards? Did anybody ever question him? Why you gonna tell the man who make all the money for us? That's a setup. They was setting that boy up, man. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Me and Puffy, we was friends. So understand one thing. The streets, when you're known as the best, you become a trophy. Everybody wants control.
Everybody wants control. Everybody wants to control. So before we start, let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun before we start, right? Make sure I put a disclaimer up because I don't want to get in trouble. But this didn't age well. And I think this was the start of what happened. So, you know, I'm fucking with him. I'm really about to hurt his feelings. Yeah. I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say that charged him or anything. I said, was this the crack in the door? You start leading down a long rabbit hole. Because usually it don't take but a string to pull on that thread to unhinge everything.
You ready? Let's do it. Yeah. I'm the definition of half man, half drugs, ass the clubs, bad boy, that's what's up. After bucks, crush crews after us. No games, we ain't laughing much. Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, how we twitch. What changed but the name? We still here, you're rocking with the best. Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. Who's the boss? Dudes is lost. Don't think cause I'm iced out, I'ma cool off. Who else but me? And if you don't feel me, that means you can't touch me. It's ugly, trust me. Get it right, dog, we ain't never left. We just move in silence and rep to the death. It's official, I survived what I've been through. Y'all got drama, the saga continues. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for
Hey, yo,
life.
straight from the Harlem streets. I don't play, I push it down with the Harlem heat. All of a sudden, got a problem with me. Black, what happened? They running around acting like the black don't can't eat. And you know what? For some strange reason, I'm on for this medication, feeling deranged, needing for y'all to put the word out. We ain't leaving. We trying to be rich before we all stop breathing. Therefore, we kinda hustle lanes. Stay laying down our muscle games. Still turn dreams to flames. You got the wire? If not, I ain't saying no names. You soon expire. No pain. I feel remorseless. Of course, it's me and Diddy up first, racing Porsches with the big twin valve exhausters. On the cover of your vibes, double XLs and sauces.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
Ain't going nowhere.
We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going
We
nowhere.
can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy
It
for
ain't
life.
changed since the notorious. See everything still glorious. We still got warriors, still be the victorious. See it's a lot of them, but it's more of us. Still got cash to blow, raps to flow. Still them cats to know, pack the flow. That's for sure. Bottles to pop, joints to rock. Play the background, handle my job, holding my money to get. Cars to flip, bars to sit at and sip cognac with juice to drip, hoes to see, make sure they knowin' it's me. Drop that D, can't believe that I am C. Bad boy to the casket drop, gotta love it, place nothing above it. It's on like that, don't believe we ain't going like that. For always gonna be here, be there, every it's here.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere.
We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life.
Your ass is going away. For life. Your ass is going away for life. Your ass is going away for life, nigga. Like, you gonna have to tell on some he gotta tell on some major people to get away, right? Now I know he's not charged with anything when it comes to pop, but what do you? I would like to know what, because from what I hear, Keefy D is about to get a bond, and he's gonna be coming home in a little bit. That's kind of how they do federal informants. Like, yeah, if this check out, we can, this happens. If this check out, we'll do this. Oh yeah, we did do this. We'll talk to the DA or the judge and all this shit. I would like to know what Keefy said that would have had you go all the way. Where would you go to from there? From the Keefy D to telling this person to saying this. Like, they just went from boom, 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 because I don't know if it was, but I think it was after the shit when Keefy D did that. Then you started to hear other shit about Puff, the pregnant woman that he kicked, the beef with the people from Ciroc, the people that own that shit. Then they just started, the Cassie, the other lawsuits, the funny shit that he was doing. Like, I know I'm 43. Diddy's got to be minimum 10 years older than me, so Diddy getting close to 60. When you close to 60, You start to, it's hard to keep it together. It's hard to keep it together when you get close to 60. And it's hard to hide who you really are. In the public, when you can control everything behind the scenes, you can try to pay these people off or pay for this shit and do that. But as we can see in recent years that he's been exposing himself. And the niggas around him, like, you just like, yo, bro, that don't look right, bro. That look a little suspect. Look a little suspect. And it's not like Diddy didn't run with certain people. It's not like that. I was just watching damn, did I bring it down? I was just watching Cam and Mace, and the guy that was supposed to deliver the money to Keefe D was Zip. And he from Harlem. Cam and Mace they had Mike Tyson on, and Cam asked him about Zip. Now, Zip was not a person to be played with. As a matter of fact, Zip is godfather to Mike Tyson kids, so that should let you know what type of person this is. He's godfather to Mike Tyson kids. So Zip kind of saved everybody in that situation, if that's true on what Keefe D is saying. But since Zip did save everybody in that situation, and you can't charge Zip because he's no longer here, bless his soul, rest in peace. What can we get from you? What can we get from you? What can we get out of you? Who can we talk to start this? And Keefe D, for a while, and in that era, is probably one of the, because it's not, the internet wasn't back then like that. It's just photos and shit like that. So Keefe probably, and since he's the only one alive that was in that car, from those two situations, from those two cars, Suge Knight is in prison, serving a crazy sentence, and I hope his health is getting better. But when he went in, he couldn't see like that. I heard that's what they said. And Keefe D, everyone else is dead. Everyone else is dead. So the only person you can go on from that, if you really want to know, is Keefe D. Now, when you hear like certain people like Jaguar Wrights and Gene Deals and Christopher Williams and everybody, before Kim died, the mother of his children, that they were gonna he was writing a tell-all book. She was writing a tell-all book. Well, not with everybody, but Christopher Williams from the original Uptown label is dead, but Diddy. Mark Curry then turned his back on him and started exposing shit. If you watch, Mark Curry been doing this shit for like a year or two. Motherfuckers just catching on to the Aubrey, the white chick from Danny Kane, the Aubrey shit. They just catching on to that. Like, she went on a whole tour about this shit, bro. Like, motherfuckers just really didn't care until it was like, but when they locked his ass up, now everybody out there looking. Now you want to know, how did I miss this? I know it's true, because when I be talking to my wife, I be like, yo, listen, no, that's not it. No, that's not real. That's not real. You gotta. I've watched a bunch of bullshit and was like, none of this is true. Just combing through research, right? Looking for shit. Now, I'm saying this. Back then, the live that I did, what was it? What's the name of that shit? Oh yeah, Keith. What did I name that shit? Well, Keefe D tell the whole truth, right? Remember when Keefe D went to jail? Remember when he went to jail? He was so motherfucking, like, it seemed like he was a man with a guilty conscience. Like it was just getting the best of him. Like everybody else is gone, basically. Everyone else is gone. There's nobody to keep that secret with, except for Sugar. That really know what's up or got a clue. And the way I took it as is that, man, Keefy D on some shit like we all did dirt, nigga, and you deserve to be behind balls way more than anybody else. That's how I feel. So when he took it upon himself to go on a tour with Vlad and a whole bunch of other interviews he did, where he just kept saying, yeah, this, that, and the third, and you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's stupid enough to know that what is like he stopped. They said he stopped listening to his lawyer and shit like that. Like, no, nigga. No. Like for that change, you should be able to go up there, skip some questions, you know what I'm saying? Or run around it. But nigga, he was willing to talk about that shit. Now these guys be involved in a bunch of shit that maybe they shouldn't be in, but this is what rappers and entertainers, they've been going to guys like this for protection or revenge or whatever. Push come to shove and you can't get one of these, you go below the poverty line and find somebody. Is what it is. But was Keefy D the little crack that opened the door? All the movies, the TV series, everything, right? The one that you know, shit that's coming out that I think the nigga that's gonna tell his story about Pop, like all that shit, bro. All that shit is different. All that shit is when you start pulling pieces, when you watch a motherfucker make a case, bro, and they start pulling pieces from here, start getting information, start getting witnesses, start corroborating shit, start, you know what I'm saying, pulling the pieces, then they start getting subpoenas, wiretaps, and then shit start corroborating. You know, motherfuckers is, and this ain't the police, bro. This is the federal government. 3-4 different agencies. ATF, FBI, Homeland Security. This is not LAPD, NYPD, Miami-Dade. This is not, no. I seen Stephen A. Smith had the lawyer up there. Nigga, you ain't need no lawyer up there for that shit. You could have came to a nigga that just know this shit. You know what I'm saying? They revoked he was willing to post $50 million. They said, nah. And it's more of a statement because one of you already got away. Yeah, he picked out, nigga, you ain't hear what I said? Them Ciroc people, you call them racist and try to pull a black card on them niggas for like a campaign because they didn't do what you wanted? When you watch a motherfucker slowly expose himself, you can see it's hard for him to hide who he really is. The brother love shit, that was a way to let niggas know, you know what I'm saying? But niggas was like, yo, Diddy crazy. Nah, he ain't crazy. He's showing himself. I talking about partying with niggas. Nigga, what the fuck? And the way you saying party, like, nah. Niggas don't say that. Niggas like, yo, we gotta get up, nigga. Yeah, for sure, nigga. Blah, blah. Not, nigga, we got party. You want to take me shopping? Take me shopping? Take who shopping? Nigga, no, I want you. No, nigga, don't take me shopping. What the fuck you want to take me shopping for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the string has been being pulled, bro. The Gene Deals, Mace, Body, what's good, bro? Mace. Yeah, I want y'all to know I said that. I didn't say this is the case breaker. I said, was that the little crack to open the door? They got tapes. Yeah, you ain't, yeah, bro. Like the shit he was saying, bro, like shit he was saying and shit like that. But it all starts somewhere. It all starts somewhere. Because how you settled a lawsuit with Cassie? She signed an NDA, everything, right? But the feds, they overruled it. And he's being charged with some of that shit. He's being charged with some of that shit. Human trafficking, trafficking with you know what I'm saying, with the drugs, and like those are I think those are like the 4 or 5 major ones that they hit him with. Like, and listen, that if they didn't find those, that could be his only play. If they didn't find those. But he's cocky too, though. He's cocky. But I guarantee you, or if he didn't see it, he got the same warning that Russell Simmons got. Or Russell Simmons had the writing on the wall. Russell Simmons seen the writing on the wall. Same shit. When they start talking about Russell and the shit he was doing, by the time they was like, well, where he at? In Bali, non-extraditable country. See you later. But this nigga stayed around a little too long. You should have been head of these shits from a non-extraditable country. Morocco or somewhere. But you knew they was coming. I knew you was worried about certain shit when you blocked Gene Deal's book deal. You blocked that. When you blocked that book deal and Gene Deal had to do the autobiography on MREC TV, it's a 3-part series. I was like, yeah.
So
what's good, Bill? That was in like 2020 that you blocked that. And I was like, oh man, this nigga is tugging at the heels of your shit. But even then, I mean, I seen that man in court. I seen that man in meetings. He's been talking about this shit for years. Nothing. Aubrey, nothing. He let Black Rob die, no health care. Craig Mack, like all these people, 112 total, Faith.
He can't help them, man. That's part of his deal. He can't help them.
No, I'm talking about how he done them. No, I'm talking about how he done them, and all these people have been saying what he's been doing and how he do shit for years. Nothing. No investing, nothing.
Man, honestly, I don't think they got shit on Diddy. They keeping his ass locked up. They trying to get all that motherfucking footage he got. That's why I ain't getting him no motherfucking bond. You ain't getting out, motherfucker. We finna go search everything you got, trying to find. It's somebody, some celebrity that's behind all this bullshit, trying to grab some of that footage that Diddy got. And
Clive
where
Davis.
everybody go?
Clive Davis. Clive Davis.
Shit.
Clive
Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Beyonce been to a lot of them
I'm
parties.
trying to tell you, Clive Davis is bigger than all of them. He the nigga that gave them niggas they damn shot. There would be no Diddy without Clive Davis.
You're right, but it's a
That's the nigga.
collaborative.
That's the man. They say. They said this is how they say this shit. Clive Davis was fucking Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell passed that shit down to Diddy. And then when Andre died, he took Diddy took his spot.
Well, you had you had a lot of people, like they say, was gonna write a book, and now they did. You know what I'm saying?
His
Heavy
baby
D,
mama. His baby mama.
baby mama,
Christopher
motherfucker,
Williams was
shit.
gonna do one. Christopher Williams was gonna do one. He went in that fucking coma. Heavy D was gonna write one. He did. I'll be sure. Like, come on, bro.
I'll be sure about being knocked the fuck out too.
I just listen. Black Rob is dead.
Yeah,
He didn't help Black Rob at all.
Shine talking way different, ain't he?
But Shine ended up having them. Like Shine was like when he goes back to Belize and he's moving different. Like he's one of the ones that actually was able to damn land on his feet, other than like Mace.
You mean escape? That's what you saying? He
So,
was
yeah,
one that was
on their
definitely
feet, yeah.
escape.
Once Diddy is, whether it's physical or business wise, once he's finished doing you dirty, nigga, you're left with nothing. You gotta find a whole new way.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like the chick Aubrey broke it down that when Puff was giving everybody back their royalties and shit, and everybody they was like, why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? Because y'all don't know Puff he done juiced out all the music. So motherfuckers ain't gonna make no more than I think $1,000 a year for your royalties.
Right.
And you gotta sign an NDA that you can't talk about his mother, his son, Bad Boy, Clive Davis, or him. Those are the 5 entities you can't talk about if you get your shit back. Then you can go. Now you got to build yourself up. Or hope that you already got momentum to go on tour.
But you got to
and then you'll be able to sing those songs, because if you went on tour and did shows and sang Bad Boy songs that you weren't supposed to sing, he got a percentage of your shit, your show money.
Well, boy, you got to think about the ones that didn't take that deal. Them the ones that's out here talking, doing shows and talking, telling what Diddy did behind the scenes and all this shit, because they don't give a fuck about that music.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the ones who didn't take that deal is Mace and that white chick Aubrey.
Yeah, and you see what Aubrey doing.
But Aubrey, listen, I watched everything. I watched that entire shit. Trust me, it was difficult to watch because she was trying to beat around the bush until she just said what she said. You know what I'm saying? But nobody gave a fuck.
Why would they?
Nobody cared. You know what I'm saying? Like everything she said was absolutely true.
Everybody know that.
But nobody cared. Nobody even, all I'm saying is, but now everybody cares. Now that his ass was indicted and is sitting in there in that federal detention center, now everybody's scrambling and looking and this shit. Like, nigga, this shit is, nigga, we been know if you old enough to know.
Well,
it's all cold, like
the scramble now is, what do Diddy know? Cause what do Diddy got? Like, this motherfucker ain't finna leave the country. He got too much on too many people. So it's like, shit. You see how he read out the list of names of motherfuckers, not saying, you know what I'm saying? Not saying what he calling people names out for. He just giving them a heads up. Hey, Will Smith. He's just naming motherfuckers. And everybody like, what did he talking about?
Now listen, I'm not saying that Keefe D is the key to this case. But you know, when something happens, bro, it's never directly. It's a step to get you right where you want to be.
Okay, the Keefy D thing is just for the fans and everybody on the outside. That's what they can act like. Well, we got Diddy in here for your beloved Tupac, but in reality,
Oh,
the
no. I'm
motherfuckers
not
that
even saying that. I'm not even saying that because from that shit, right? The only person that can be charged in that shit is Keefy D. He's the only one. Because the guy that was supposed to deliver the money, the exchange for the hit, allegedly, right? He kept the money. And he's dead. Everybody in the car with that, everybody was in the car with Zip is dead, Pop dead, Suge in prison. So, Keefy, what the fuck? Like last year, what the fuck are you doing?
so what Suge in jail for?
He ran over the nigga from Training Day. The nigga that was the nigga that put, remember at the end of Training Day, the nigga that pulled a gun on Denzel and was like, yo, you like white boy, you good? Yeah. That man ended up, that blood ended up becoming a consultant for the studios. And when they would do movies and shit, they would hit him up like, yo, can you get us some authentic,
I'll be back. Let me clock in, man.
Yeah, go ahead. They would ask like, could you get us some authentic gang members, or is this how it looked, how you dress, and Suge ended up running him over, and I think he died later. I'm not sure. So that's what he's in jail for. And I think it was from the Straight Outta Compton set. But when I watched Keefy, I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? What could you possibly say that could make them think like, nigga, unless you just want to go to jail because you want to go to jail, this don't make no sense for what you're doing. Like a year before they even locked his ass up and he was going around just saying shit. And people were like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? Like, why is he doing this? For what? What are you doing? Trying to clear your conscience or some shit? Like, but I wonder what he could have said. I wonder what he could have said that would have led from, that went to this, to this, to this, to this. That's just me. I don't think nothing is a coincidence. Because now, watch out everybody, like, for you to find out like what motherfuckers been saying about Diddy, because I seen somebody do a damn documentary. I was like, this documentary is trash. You have no clue of what fucking happened. That's what happened when you're younger and you don't know and you didn't really do all the information like you're supposed to. Like, there's so many steps and so many people that have been saying shit about this man for years now. Like, Jaguar Ray, like, that's a topsy-turvy with her. But she do be saying some shit, but it's certain shit I know that she's bitter. Gene Deal, like, everybody gonna be better, but Gene, I respect a lot of what Gene says, especially when it came to that. And a lot of the shit he said, you can be like, oh, okay. And when you heard stories and shit like that. And he come from up under a thorough ass nigga. So that's why I feel like the shit Gene been talking about for like the last 5 years, 6 years. He been saying this shit, right? But it was like, who's gonna pay attention? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's still moving along. No worries in the world. He's still moving along at that time, right? Doing bad boy reunions and bad boy tours and, venturing off, doing this, doing that. He's still doing his thing. About a year or two ago, it's a lot of shit we don't know. And a lot of shit that he did, like, there's a bubbling point, man, to where they be like, yo, we got to get rid of him. We showed him too much. He know too much. And he got something on us. So definitely he had to get got. Definitely he had to get got. But they start making shit easier for you when public perception, when your public perception starts to dip, and the motherfuckers is, you know, ain't they're not brushing off what people are saying. They're like, hold on, man. And then your actions that people are seeing, like, yo, he look a little zesty over there with Fab talking about he want to party. And you see Kiss over there, like, look at this nigga. And Fab, like, yo, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, Marky sent me some shit, the Justin Bieber shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Usher shit, the parties. And I mean, it's not like all, like, listen, it's not just niggas. It's not. Eventually, they're gonna get everybody, but everybody. They got Jeffrey Epstein. They got him. Like, don't be surprised if somehow you hear Sean P. Diddy Combs committed suicide in his cell. Don't be surprised. They got him on suicide watch. What does that mean? That means there's supposed to be somebody right there at all times, at least walking the beat. So if something happened, they can be there. Cameras should be on. There should be somebody watching the camera on him 24/7. Suicide watch. Just saying, Jeffrey Epstein had crazy shit on people. He ended up dead, and all of a sudden now that they got the tapes, we can't see the tapes. Tapes can't be shown. After a trial is done, it's public knowledge. Everything in the trial, except for them tapes. So what does Diddy have? Really the question. What does he have? Listen, that's his ace in the hole. And who do you play this? Who do you play this with? Do you play this with? I don't know if you can call them niggas friends. Because united you stand, divided your ass fall. That shit ain't meant for the poor folk. That shit is meant for the rich. Nigga, your ass gonna fall by yourself. You can't bring us down with you. You falling crazy. We can't hold you up. You know what I'm saying? We might can pick you back up or help you, but nigga, you gonna fall by yourself. And that nigga pissed off certain people. I guarantee you, investigation is crazy on this nigga. You feel me? I bet you the investigation been there on him. Just couldn't move. Like, they couldn't move on it. Like, guarantee you, they knew everything. I guarantee you investigation on a bunch of shit. Like, yo, listen, look what he doing. Look. Not yet. Not yet. And when he fell out with them damn people, you fall out with them people. Them people in line with these people. That means their allegiance to the niggas you fell out with is stronger. You didn't know that. So I'm not going to say that they help them, but they're not going to help you. So that's why I'm at with it with the diddler. That's why I'm at with it. Because if you were a great, yeah, they're gonna have a field day. If you Diddy, I mean, if you're a great investigator now, right, and everybody else, like, now we have to start digging into the case files from not only this shit, right, but let's look into the case files of and his behavior with the Sean shit. Let's look at his behavior with that and how that all went down. How did that even get to that? Let's look at his behavior with back in the day with BMF, like the altercations and the run-ins that he's had and how he's handled shit. Shit with Wale, shit with Kid Cudi. Those are just certain people that we know about. The shit with Drake. Because contrary to niggas' belief, right? He's not a little nigga. He's not like, 5'8", 5'9", 180 pounds. Nah. He's like 6 feet, maybe 6'1", close to some shit like that. Well over 20 pounds. He's not a little dude. Not at all. He's not JD. He's not him. And that little sneaky ass smile he does, that look, that smile, I can just see him just, and a lot of people like. A lot of people never seen, like, couldn't picture him that way because of the way he acts, so boastful, and I just want to be happy and I just work hard. But like when you saw him behind the scenes and he like, I'm a savage and how hard I work, right? You knew it was something there, like, yo, this nigga right here nuts. So when I seen that video of how he done Cassie, like, yeah. What the fuck y'all thought? Like, y'all don't remember the shit with, what was it, Scott Storch and Steve Stout? When he bust up in the office and whoop niggas' ass for not cutting the clip with him on the cross out of the Nas video. This nigga been moving different for a while. It is what it is. But I do think Keefy D said some shit that led to some shit that led to some shit. And the case is already set out there. But once he crossed them white people, and then there's I ain't saying it's a green light or a go, but it damn sure ain't no stop sign like it was before. Like, hope everything is stopped at a certain point. Like, you're done with this investigation. Goes nowhere. I guarantee you that shit was there. Because Aubrey had been saying shit, Gene Deal had been saying shit. I was in the car with a nigga. He was like, man, turn that shit off. That nigga lying on Diddy. I was like, damn. You don't even want, like, this is his bodyguard, man. That nigga hate, he spiteful. He mad because he ain't where Diddy at. I was like, damn. All right. I wonder how he feels now. I wonder how he feels now. This was during COVID when we was working. We was like the only niggas on the highway. Not even the police was out there. Like, damn. You don't want, nah, man, that nigga bullshit. Okay. There's a lot of shit, like, if you listen to I'll tell you what, go look, if you haven't seen it, go watch The Last Big Night by Gene Deal, autobiography on MREC TV. I think it's on MREC TV. And there's certain shit where that nigga was like, Puff was like, I don't care if Big or Pop. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about either one of them niggas dying. I'm not saying that this nigga, you know what I'm saying, everything is true, but it can't be everybody got a fucked up story about about how he was treated or how you treated him. Not everybody. Like, did you give Wolf? I mean, nigga, you got millions of dollars. Did you give Wolf mama that money that you owed him? You still owe that man mama to this day. Watch the shit that started happening, bro. Watch the shit that started happening. Like, you're gonna start seeing the videos that niggas gonna start going in depth with and start doing reaction videos to on shit. I've been seeing them. I'm telling you, I'm like, listen, nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck till his ass got booked. I'm just saying that after the Keefe D shit just started to fall. Like, they took his clothes out of like J.C. Penney's and belt towels and shit like that. They took his clothes out of here. The liquor deal was done. The weed was done. Lawsuits came in. Rumors started to fly around about, again, when that woman he kicked in the, I think kicked the pregnant woman in the stomach while she was on the ground. Like, shit just started to fall. Then the videos of what everybody had been saying for months, and then people start, oh shit, how'd I miss this? You saw it, you ain't care, you ain't believe it then. Then when shit started to happen, and then you start to see how he's moving, and you're like, yo, he look zesty. And you got 50 been trolling him like the last, decade. You got Mace out here, he did his rants and ran down on Puff and got his shit back from him, like on a live air. I mean, like, you started to be like, yo, man, he had to run in with the locks on TV. I mean, not on TV, but on radio, or what is it, on 106 apart? Not 106 apart, but Power 105, like, nigga, like, you was starting to be seen as a fucked up individual. Like, if you know, like, how he fucked 112, I don't mean like literally, but like how he done them, total. Like, he took more care of the groups he managed than the groups on his label. And you're gonna be pushed to the back burner, basically, if you wasn't using a manager that he was deciding for you. So if you had a manager that was trying to tell you this to better your career and move and shit, he ain't want that manager with you. Manipulation tactics, bullying, sheer force, the threat, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, motherfucker get you all the way. Like, if you go back and watch Making the Band, right? And certain motherfuckers is far away, like, they put everything on the line. Left their kids with their you know what I'm saying, for the dream. And to watch how that nigga would do them. That, like, look at it now, like, because the shit that he's charged with, his character's gonna be brought into play. You know what I'm saying? But I do think, that's just me, I could be wrong, because, like I said, Keefe D about to get out. Like a few months ago, I heard they working on Keefe D getting Keefe D about to get a bond. He about to bail himself out, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least that's what they trying to do. it's got to start somewhere, man. Like, like people that were on the label, people that were close to him, people that were like, you seen that, like, you know, these people were close to him. They been saying this shit. They've been saying this. They've been saying this shit for years. Years. None of this shit started the whole way to like after Keefe D started just going around, and when he kept saying that Diddy ordered that pocket, and it's like, well, how would you know? And then the shit that you were saying, and then you were like, oh, so you're the guy in the movie? Yeah, that's me. I'm the guy that was supposed, and Zip was supposed to give me the $1 million, but he never gave me the $1 million. Is that like a crack? Is that like crack the armor just a little bit to where people can start, once you crack it, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Because like after that, it starts to fall. Yeah, Suicide Watch. Yeah. What do you think, bro? What do you think, Marty? Where do you think you're gonna be on? You think you can put him? You can't put this nigga in population. The shit they hitting him with, and if he's really like that, bro, he like they better put him in a rubber room. Hope he don't run and bounce his head off of the damn wall. Like he ain't crying. Like if he ain't never been in the cell before, and like I can bail out. Like if you ain't never been in there before, nigga, and you ain't bailing out, like it's not like. And he's used to like when it comes to lunchtime, like what do you eat? Like what am I eating? What am I eating with? You know what I'm saying? I'm used to certain shit. Like nigga, you got to start getting used to certain accommodations. This gonna be one of the biggest trials ever in history if he goes to trial. What do you mean? And bro, they fucking know. They listen. Shit is in Justin's name. I don't know if y'all know, like, if I'm not mistaken, Justin is not even his biological son. I think that's either Christopher Williams or Albie Short's son, one of them light-skinned niggas' son. That's their actual biological son. That's not even his biological son, right? But he adopted that nigga and raised him as his own. That nigga, it's shit in his name. If I'm not, was it the LA house or the Miami? I think it was the LA house. His ass is in handcuffs. Word. His ass is in cuffs. But the raid that I would like to see, I didn't see it. Maybe it's not. I would like to see the raid on the New York home. Who was there for them? Because they showed the LA and the Miami. They didn't really show too much of the New York. I would love to see the raid of that shit. And what did you get from there? And we're not gonna see these tapes neither, man. We're not gonna see these tapes. And y'all niggas talking about that nigga had 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil. Are you talking about you? Oh, yeah, but see, Marky, that's different. If they don't know, they know. They know. Like what? Who's that kid that said he like? They say he was shooting. He was hooping, and the ball like went over the fence or something, and like went in Diddy yard. He said he ain't even go get it. He said I don't even want to go over there. He said I went and got no ball. Them niggas be doing some free shit. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man. Cause nah man, I feel bad for like the neighbors. Motherfuckers that live their life and be like, yo, what are you doing over here? Hold on, Melo, get a piece of ice. Hurry up. Hurry up. All right, go ahead. So, like, I feel bad for them, bro. Yeah. I feel bad for them. Dudes that's doing that shit. Yeah. Like at the trap, like my nigga, you're gonna have some very important, powerful people that's not gonna be wanting that to happen. That's a fact. But just go back and check your timelines, man. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But go back and check your timeline. Like right around the Keefe D shit just started to fall. Coincidence, maybe. But I think when you ever notice that when a piece of the thread of the shirt anywhere, that when it fall out, if you don't like just cut it right there where it is, either way, it's still not gonna be the same. But if you pull on it, it starts to fuck up, and it's not, and you could tear the whole guy. You could literally pull the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? From that one. The perception of you would actually have the beloved Tupac murdered, and that you didn't care about Biggie either. That like Biggie didn't, like, everybody knows, like, the shit is funny that them could have been the niggas that was like, yo, these niggas is in your way. These niggas is in your way, right? Wait, bro, listen. Because he could be that nigga that be like, I want them niggas. I want them. Like, I'm like, they worse than me. They created me. You know what I'm saying? Some real narcissistic shit, putting the blame on, like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like, they created me. Like, I wasn't this because, nigga, who's in your way? But who's in your way? Like, nigga, this nigga and this nigga, because nigga you got signed to you really is ready to leave, nigga. You don't even know what type of moves he making. Listen, he making moves behind your back. To truly honest with you, and they gonna fuck with him because he's a fucking genius. He's a musical genius, and he's fucked around and learned the business from you, and he's a little bit smarter than you. So you take that with that, and you already know what the other nigga is. The other nigga was, you know what I'm saying? Your bitch is more in love with him than you. Yeah, the bald head nigga that can act, write, direct, produce. Yeah. The activist, yeah, him, yeah. Yeah, you know you can't fuck with him. You can't fuck with him. These are two niggas in your way. That's the perception on that nigga. That's the perception on Diddy. No lie. That he needed them niggas out the way. Because why else would you have this man come to California, your album, like you got your own. You got your own studio, 1. 2, your album was damn near done. 3, he was supposed to be across the water in the UK doing a press tour for his album because Big was going global. 4, you wanted him to come to LA a year after Pac died. You want to come to LA to promote, like, no. Now, from there, you go watch Gene Deal about when he and everything. Mace was out there. I think Stevie J, Diddy. I think he said he had Sally Richardson with him. Don't quote me on that, but I think he said he had Sally Richardson with him. You got Gene was talking about how Mace was riding around with the top down. This is before I heard Mace say anything about any of this shit, but Gene was like, Mace was riding around with the top down, and you know what I'm saying? Somebody told him like, yo, you gotta, like, nah, nigga, like it ain't really cool like that for y'all out here. You know what I'm saying? You don't got nothing but like you, like, this is before you, but don't get caught up in this, nigga, just thinking everything's sweet. My fault. But yeah, also, you know, because he was out there with Brandy at the time. That's who he was fucking with at the time. So, and then you go back and watch, and Gene was like, yo, why we ain't got no detail out here? And he's saying he's calling everybody from the label. He's calling Wolf and them. He's like, yo, why we ain't got no detail? And he was like, yo, when the responses he got was not good on, like, yo, why are we still out here and we got no detail? And you want to go to a party. You trying to host a party out here and we ain't got no detail. Everybody remembers, you watch any rapper that was there, anybody that was there. You watch any of their interviews about, like, they was like, yo, shit was kind of funny. Like, if, like, he big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was moving us different. And he the notorious B.I.G. Like, he's, like, you know what I'm saying, the biggest rapper in the fucking world right now. At the time, like, he was the biggest rapper in the world at this time. Like, he about to drop his second album. It's a double album. He about to murder it. We've been waiting on it. And the way that they moved him, just go back and watch, man. Just go back and watch. Word. And this is just from, like, years ago, and niggas was like, yo, man, like, this nigga. After the shit with Shine, I was like, damn, he left Shine out there to dry. Like, damn. I was like, damn, he just kept making hits. I was like, yeah, this nigga's scumbag. This nigga probably did have Big Kid. Because, nigga, if you're gonna leave, nigga, like, you're gonna do this album, then you're gonna leave. You leave me nothing. You leave me nothing. I already done kick Craig Mack to the curb. You taking Kim, Junior Mafia. I'm left with maybe Faith, like she got to be torn between her husband or they were, I don't know if they was ex-husband at the time, and what I got, like I'm managing Mary J, but what else do I fucking have? If you leave, I don't have, like, what am I gonna do? I mean, it gave me 50 mil because I had niggas like, and then nigga, I based it around you, and you talking about you leaving. All right, cool. I got something for that. I'm about to make as much money off of this album as I can, nigga, and you ain't even gonna be around to see it. And you basically, you and a couple other people like basically wrote my shit. I needed you to write, you know what I'm saying, certain shit for my shit like I needed that, like, and you needed me to come to Cali to do that. Like that shit couldn't have been email. We did have email back then. Like, I didn't even want that. So watch how they start to dig on this shit, bro. And then even if they don't get them on this, right? Certain shit could open up the door on conspiracy to see like what he did back. Like yo, the feds get to play different with you. You see how they denying his bail. See how they came and got him. Each different house had 3, like at the New York house, FBI, Homeland, ATF, DEA probably 1 and 2. Right? Probably both. And at each house you had maybe 3 to 4 of those agencies, bro. And all of them on a piece. And definitely when it comes to the alcohol, ATF, alcohol, or the spiked drinks, nigga, or all the liquor that you had, all that spike shit, and how you was doing, oh man. Nigga, the spike, the DEA now. Who? The DEA want like the drugs and shit that you was, the cocktails of drugs you was giving motherfuckers, right? FBI they want the conspiracy charge and all that shit and shit and like the same, just like Homeland, they want the trafficking. Like, oh boy, you was willing to put up 50 mil. They said, nah, you want Russell Simmons your way out of this shit, nigga. You probably got a submarine we don't know about. You be out on your yacht and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You go for like a night swim, never come back up. They be like, oh, he dead. Nah, I ain't dead. That nigga done got in this submarine and gone. You know you got you got one of them islands, you know them islands that the niggas made. You go on your island and walk off. You're like, I'm just going for a swim. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, nigga going on a submarine. Then he on a plane here, then drive there. Before you know it, that mother where he at? Man, shit. Where's Waldo? Good luck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he got money to get away, bro. Like even if you froze his accounts, like I already know like the way Diddy moved, like he got money that could get him somewhere. He got money in different countries and shit like that. And then like everything's not in his name. Shit's under the LLC. Shit's in his son's name, his mother's name, probably his daughter's name, the twin, like shit's in other people's name. This is what it is, bro. But back to all of that. I'm gonna stand on business and say, yeah, the little nigga shit, Keefe D just going in there like, I wonder if he's just said something that they was just like, yo, like, first of all, why you so fucking What, like, nigga, the ball's on you to know what your lawyer told you not to do. You know you're not stupid, nigga, because you like you one of the most, like, so the ball's on you. What is really up? What do you got to say? Like, what can you say that ain't been said? That you can legally say this shit and we can put it down. What can you say? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get zipped. Suge already in jail. Pac's dead, and everybody was in the car, but you was dead. So you either lying or you just crazy there. You got all types. Which one? What is it? I think that man said something that shit started cracking a little on him, because once he did that, and then people started to go back and look like, yo, why the fuck would he do that? They started looking at shit. Like, okay, start looking at shit. Once you watch one thing, bro, on the phone, you know, it'll be about damn near 3 hours go by, you be like, damn, I don't watch that shit. Like, damn, this nigga Puff is fucking, you know what I'm saying? But like, yo, if they ever get this nigga, bro, this nigga, they got his ass. But if you this is why you niggas, like, you talking about you dumb in the 90s and shit. If you from the 90s, you, like, after a while, you like, yo, I knew it. The early 2000s and shit, I knew it. It just couldn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks and shit like that. But in this situation, don't be surprised if a lot of damn celebrities, you see them motherfuckers try to commit suicide, or they disappear from the limelight, or just anything, you know what I'm saying? Deals get dropped, endorsements gone. Don't be surprised, because what makes you think that Diddy gonna go down with the ship? By himself? He gonna hold this all by himself? See, R. Kelly was different. He was doing it, you know what I'm saying, in his own circle, and that's the parents and shit like that. That's different. He gonna look like them. This right here, man, Diddy's gonna look like the gate into what's going on. Like, nigga, cause niggas be like, yo, what the fuck is y'all doing? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What is this, a ritual? What is with this? Well, he knew that Illuminati shit was real. You see what I'm saying? Oh shit. Oh man. Listen. Some heads are gonna roll, no Diddy. Somebody's gonna, like, to me, somebody's gonna die. Somebody's up out of here real quick. Take your pick. I definitely don't think, like, because that man definitely on suicide watch. I definitely don't think that man can hold weight or water. Word up. I definitely don't think he can hold, like, I just don't think he can do it. Like, and then what is he gonna do when he come home? Like, say I was innocent? Like, bro, this niggas know, like, Lance Armstrong and all them niggas open the gate for, like, nigga, you lying sack of shit. So I definitely don't think that this nigga hold water, and he can't wait to goddamn sing like Canary. But I still do think that Keefe D ass kind of cracked something, and from there it was a wrap. But that could be just me. You know what I'm saying? But till next time, y'all keep smoking. All right. But I definitely think that man said a little bit too much. Definitely think that man said a little bit too much.